Honestly, I was so excited I barely slept, maybe like an hour, hour and a half. So I don't do much ocean fishing. I live in Ōarai-machi, which is a landlocked prefecture. So I'm actually going to Ibaraki, to Ōarai, to go ocean fishing. And I'm gonna take the first train out of my city.
Let's sing a song full of hope, full of pain. Why don't you sing along, my friend? For it's our last refrain. Forever young, ever strong, ever brave. Memories like this never end. No, they don't fade away. So when I'm gone, and when I'm gone, I'll be right there, close to the sun. Keep holding on, keep holding on, and I'll be right there, close to the sun, close to the sun. Close to the sun.
So Ōarai is known for its marlin fishing, actually. I'm actually known for its fishing in general. Anyways, I am going to now wander towards the ocean. I marked 2 places on my map where I read that you can fish. Hopefully it's not completely full because this is the earliest I can get here, taking the trains. Alright, I came, I set up, I ate breakfast. There's a lot more people fishing on this side. A few people here all doing same thing I am doing, saruki fishing. I think there's a few more bait fishermen over there. I'm just using a comparatively short rod, so I'm at a major disadvantage as far as distance. Very basics of my setup is here is where the shrimp paste goes in, which acts as the bait, and it filters down to the hooks down here, which kind of look like shrimp themselves, until eventually you get to a weight at the bottom. The opening itself is pretty easy. It literally just comes into 2 parts. So, oh, now I have to do this with less hands. So, load the bag of shrimp paste, and then squeeze, 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 squeeze. Remember to cap it back up, otherwise you make quite a mess. Then you take the top, you put the top back on, and now we drop it into the water. Easy. So I guess now it's just sort of a waiting game, you know, because it's not the best time of day, but I feel like people over there are catching way more fish than people where I am, so I might have picked the wrong spot. This is perhaps a good reminder that my YouTube is not about me being good at fishing, because I haven't caught anything today. Literally, the people who just packed up, who were next to me over there, they caught a bunch of fish. They've caught fish. I haven't caught anything. I maybe had 1 bite, I'm not quite sure. I'm not even sure it was a bite. It might have been wishful thinking. Yeah, I do not know what I'm doing when I'm ocean fishing. It is official. I got skunked on my first trip ocean fishing in Japan. I did learn some things, I hope. First off, I don't think I'll buy the same brand of shrimp again. I bought the cheapest this time, and maybe I shouldn't have done that. Other lesson, the bait dispenser. I couldn't quite figure out how it worked at first, kind of because I didn't stop and look at it that long, and so the amount of bait coming out would change a lot, and sometimes it was way too much, which wasted a lot of bait. So I know how that works a lot better now. Also, I would bring more lures. So this time I only brought squid and octopus lures, which once I ran out of shrimp paste, I was stuck throwing those for a little bit, but this isn't really the time of day to be catching them, or the place, I don't think. So I should have brought a few lures, because of course after I run out of paste, there's a pretty decent school of fish that's just hanging out in front of me. Anyways, I'm going to head back, make the long trip back to Tahiti. I probably will ocean fish again. I'm not like, oh my god, I'm never doing this again. I might even come back here to Ōarai or somewhere else, but it'll probably be a little while because I got some trips around Tahiti that I want to do in October. One-piece cruise ship. That goes to Hokkaido, if I remember correctly. Anyways, thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Why don't you go down to the comment section. Tell me about, I don't know, a fishing trip that you were really looking forward to that ended up being a skunk or not that great, or maybe the longest trip you've taken to go fishing. Anyways, I will see you in my next adventure.